Laid to rest today, remembered as a trailblazer and a statesman with an unshakable commitment to his calling. The flag-draped casket at the Washington National Cathedral, paying their respects, relatives, friends, and a bipartisan showing of political leaders. President Biden, President Obama, and President Bush in attendance, along with former Secretaries of State Hillary Clinton, Condoleezza Rice, and Madeleine Albright, who spoke of how she and Powell often clashed, but became dear friends.
That beneath that glossy exterior of warrior statesmen was one of the gentlest and most decent people any of us will ever meet.
Powell blazed a trail of firsts: the first black chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the first black Secretary of State, rising to prominence from humble beginnings in the Bronx. He was a child of Jamaican immigrants, serving 35 years in uniform and 2 tours in Vietnam.
Colin Powell was a great leader because he was a great follower. He knew you could not ask your troops to do anything you were unwilling to do yourself.
Powell left a deep imprint on world leaders and inspired future leaders. There were reflections on his life at home with his family and his deep love of ABBA.
Colin immediately went down on one knee and sang the entire Mamma Mia to a very amused foreign minister from Sweden and to a gobsmacked U.S. delegation who had never seen anything like it.
Powell's reputation was damaged when he made the case for the war against Iraq, citing faulty intelligence. He later decided against a GOP run for president and went on to endorse several Democrats. Last month, he died from complications of COVID-19. His family said he was vaccinated, but his immune system was compromised as he was undergoing treatment for a blood cancer. His son asking Americans to pay tribute, striving to emulate Powell's character and his example as a human being.
Colin Powell was a great lion with a big heart. We will miss him terribly.
And Michael Powell said his father made a monumental difference and lived his life well. Powell was also known for his 13 rules of leadership. The last one, perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. And they definitely tried to strike that tone of optimism as they reflected on his life and his legacy.
Indeed. Thank you, Gaynor.
All right. Well, so